Hi everybody, how are you guys all doing today? I hope that you guys are all doing amazing. My name is TracEy and you're watching me here on YouTube at TracEy EFIEC. I am an international exchange coordinator with EF High School Exchange Year, and I am super excited to go over another profile for another week. But before I get started, I wanted to let you all know that if you hear some noise distraction as far as a movie goes in the background, I apologize. Lucas and my husband Scott are in the other room watching a James Bond movie together. So I thought, well, since they're in there enjoying a movie, then I will sit and I will do one of these profiles. And also, before I get started, I wanted to thank y'all for taking the time to click on that play button and giving me the opportunity to share these exchange students with you. So thank you so much for being here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get started on our exchange student spotlight for the week. So this student is going to be from Spain. So let's go ahead and click on that and let's go ahead and do a screen share. So let's go ahead and get that started right there. And let's go ahead and do a little swipey swipe there. And now we are going to go ahead and read our profile. So we have Aitana. She is 16 years old from Spain. And let's see, she was born in 2009 and she is wanting to be an exchange student for the full year. And it looks like she is wanting to be hosted with anybody within the United States. So that is wonderful. She's very open-minded there. Her academics in Spain are a grade average of a B and her English level is at a 7. So her English is very, very good on a scale from 5 to 10. So that's really great. She's right in the middle there. As far as students' families go, she lives with both of her parents. She does not have any siblings, so she is an only child, but she does have a family pet, which is a dog. As far as religion goes, she does not have a religion. And as far as if she is hosted by a family that goes to church services, she says that she might be interested in going with them to church services. She's not sure, but she might be open to going. So just keep that in mind. As far as activities go in Spain, or I'm sorry, when she comes here to the US, she wants to try school clubs, community events, outdoor events, and then her hobbies and interests in Spain are she likes to play sports, socializing with friends, shopping, reading, and movies or TV. As far as sports and activities go at home in Spain, she is involved in gymnastics, cheerleading, dance, and swimming. She does not play any musical instruments. As far as diet and allergies go, her favorite foods are pasta and sushi. Her special diets does not have any special diets, nor does she have any allergies, so that's really good to know also. As far as being open to a couple of areas, she does not give consent to living in a double placement situation. So if you have room for a second exchange student, she is not open to being hosted with that second exchange student. She is an only child, and so she wants to be the only exchange student in the family, in the host family, which is great too. As far as single parent host, she does give consent to that, so that's great. And she is also open to being hosted by a same-sex host family or anybody that identifies with the LGBTQIA plus community. So that is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and highlight those just so then those stand out to me when I'm trying to find a host family. Let's see. So as far as this bottom section here, she is talkative, and when with her room, she's not organized or messy. She's right about, average. She's outgoing, and as far as when plans change at the last minute, she's not flexible or rigid. She's right in the middle. All right, so let's go ahead and move over to page 2. And on page 2, EF asks, how would you describe yourself and your personality to your future host family? She says, my name is Aitana. I'm 16, and I see myself as a kind, responsible, interactive, and extroverted teenager. I like to spend my free time with my family and friends, and I like doing outdoor activities. My values are very important to me. I believe in being generous and respectful. I do gymnastics as a sport, and I love it. When I was a child, I used to swim and dance. Nowadays, I still dance because it is part of my current sport. At school, I try to achieve my goals and become better every day. Sometimes it is difficult because the level of my grade is higher, but with discipline and hard work, I manage to succeed. I'm curious about everything, which I think is a positive part about me. That's why I probably have lots of friends, because I always try to ask questions to be involved, and I enjoy meeting and talking to people. Then EF asks, what are you passionate about? What are some things you love and can talk about endlessly? She says, I can talk nonstop about gymnastics. And obviously, if someone knows lots of tricks and skills, I would listen to all of them. I love to travel and learn about new cultures, because I think that because I think those who have traveled are more open-minded, flexible, and empathetic people. Finally, I like to read and get fully involved in new book stories. I'm so sorry. Let me read that again. Finally, I like to read and get fully involved in new book stories. When I'm reading, I disconnect from everything and learn a lot of new things. Then EF asks, what are your favorite classes or subjects in school and why? She says, I like psychology because I'm interested in understanding how people think, feel, and behave. I find it fascinating to understand why people act the way they do. I enjoy learning English because it helps me communicate with people from all over the world and learning about world history. Then EF asks, tell us more about the interests, hobbies, sports, or activities you like to do. She says some of the hobbies are listening to music, going to concerts, shopping, reading books, and going to the movies. I also like traveling. I enjoy spending time outdoors, playing sports and games. I love cooking with my mom because it's fun, and we try new recipes together, or hanging out with my friends and going to the beach. Then EF asks, how do you normally spend your alone time or free time? She says, normally when I'm on my own, okay, let me start that over. Normally when I'm on my own, I study, read, or write. I also enjoy listening to music and watching series or movies. Then for her host family letter, she writes, Dear host family, my name is Aitana, and I would like to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about who I am. I am very excited about the possibility of becoming part of your family and living this experience in the United States. I would describe myself as a hardworking, empathetic, cheerful, and honest person. I am an only child, and I live with my parents, my mom and my dad. Even though my mom works, we always have breakfast and dinner together every day. I really enjoy spending time with her and talking about our day. My dad is usually at home, and he is the one who cooks lunch for me. He is a very good cook, and I really love his food. Both of my parents love me a lot, and always take great care of me. I also have a dog named Simba, and he is very important to me. I love playing with him and spending time with him every day. Like a typical Spanish family, I have a big family, but I have a cousin my age who lives in a nearby town, and we are very close. She feels like a sister to me. Even though we are totally opposite physically, we are actually very similar. I like that I know all of her friends, and she knows all of mine. I love her very much. I would love to do my exchange year in the United States because I love traveling, discovering new cultures, and learning new languages. I enjoy spending time with my friends and family, traveling and doing outdoor activities, but I also enjoy reading books and watching movies or TV shows. I love sports, especially gymnastics, as I have been part of this team since 2020. I have also danced since I was very young, and I really enjoy it. Through gymnastics, I have made close friends from my training team, and some of them now also go to my high school. I am currently studying in Barcelona, Spain, and I am in the 11th grade. I really like the idea of studying in the United States because there is a lot of social life and many differences compared to Spain, and I would love to experience what it is like to be an American student. I also have a best friend whom I have known for as long as I can remember. She is the daughter of my mother's best friend. She knows me very well and feels like part of my family. I also have very good friends from high school whom I care about a lot and who are very important to me. I have known them since I was 11 years old. All of these friendships mean a lot to me, and I truly appreciate each one of them. My favorite season of the year is summer. As I'm an outdoorsy person during summer, I enjoy doing all of my favorite activities. I love having free time and spending it with my favorite people. I like to go to the beach and spend days there, playing volleyball with friends, getting tanned, and enjoying the sun. As in summer, I have no school. I make the most to meet people I can't see often. Even though my favorite part of the year is summer, I also like the snow and winter times when we play table games and we sit all together around the table talking for hours. Thank you. So this here is the application for Aitana. Again, she is 16 years old from Spain. Now, one thing I do need to let you know is that she needs to convalidate for the 12th grade, which means that she needs to be a senior and take senior classes when she comes here to the United States to go to school. So take that into consideration. If you have maybe a child of your own that is going into their senior year, this would be a really great match. If you don't have kids of your own and you are, wanting to host Aitana, then that is great too. She needs to convalidate as a senior here in the United States for the full academic school year. If you have maybe some children in your home that are into gymnastics or into dance or into swimming, any of those things, if you are a family that likes to be outdoors, then this again is going to be a student that you may want to consider hosting because she likes all of those things that perhaps you like as well. So anyways, everybody, that is it for Aitana's application. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, get in contact with me because even if you live in my area, I would love to be your international exchange coordinator in the Inland Empire of Southern California. But if you don't, I would love to be the one to help connect you with the international exchange coordinator in your area by referring you to an IEC, what we call an IEC in your area, so then you can work closely with him or her. So anyways, again, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I appreciate you guys, and hopefully one of these students that I present to you, that I spotlight on my channel, will come to light and and will be a good fit for you. I'm having a hard time closing this up. I don't know why, but anyways, see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.